Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good switch, that. James making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Seedorf.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in the...
Oh, what a climb! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it. And he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Del Piero, and it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos. And here's the chance to counter. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Rodri. And it's Hullet. Thuram. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Hullet looking to add to his goal. Bale spots it and intercepts. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Bellingham. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Bellingham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Could move up a gear here. Rodri, looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram. Here's Rodri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Half an hour played now. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ferdinand cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they can break here. Rodri. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United. Can he finish? No mistake!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. That's been cut out, well played. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Neymar. He's in space and looking for options. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi, very much. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Bellingham. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. And it's Vieira. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Now, he's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham, and he's gone backward here. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Seedorf, and this is Hullet. Rodri. Manchester United still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Oh, good take and a good... Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's definitely not his best. No, that's been intercepted. Bullet, not the most accurate pass. Adriano. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. And this is Adriano. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, important interception. And they've got rid. Bale. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 15, Messi. Number 18,
Thuram
Del
is a
Piero.
perfect combination
Number
of brain
11,
and brawn.
Gullit. Number
Great
16,
vision. And this is Ibrahimovic.
coming on the field. Number 17,
Brazil clearly
Beckham.
are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very
Ronaldo.
frantic end to this
Number
game.
8, Yang Kung. Number 9, Soboslai.
And it's Pirlo.
Number 6,
Cristiano
Pirlo.
Ronaldo.
Substitution.
And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Bale has it in a wide position. Has a look and plays it forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely weighted ball. James providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now there's a fine ball. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Nedved. So what can they make of this?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass is just off target. Thuram. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Beckham. Vieira. Here's Ronaldo. Beckham is in a really good position. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Hullet. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Brazil with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Swings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Del Piero. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's...
Has a shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Hullet. Hullet! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hullet. Adriano. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. Ball is over the line. Aims beyond the defence. Moran gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Bullet. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nedved. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aim forwards. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bullet. It's Adriano! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
A header! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Del Piero! Bellingham. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply.
Has been indicated.
Yaya Toure. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? James running with the ball. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good
Quick
one.
reminder today, please have your
No,
entry
well, the
tickets at
pickings
hand, as it's
certainly
time
have
for
been
announcing
rich in this
winning
first
lottery
half.
numbers.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Christian. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil have their second corner now. James goes short. Corner number 3 coming up. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. All the way back. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Del Piero. Bullet dominates aerially so often.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's run loose here. Foot in. Great vision. And it's Nedved. Adriano. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Played out wide, and it's big header! It's run loose, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Swings it this time, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Bellingham. Number 19, Nedved. Number 1,
And it's Beckham.
Adriano.
Rodri has
Number
quite the
18,
footballing brain.
Del
He's
Piero.
almost never
Coming on the
outsmarted.
field, number 17, Beckham. Number 9.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries the cross. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Corner number 2 then. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Collar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Szoboszlai, Manchester United looking... Collar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Szoboszlai. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he was quick to react.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in plenty of space here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Vieira. Brazil clearly now in lead preservation mode. Adriano looks to get on the end of this. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has been cut short.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mateus. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's superb. And he's heaved it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then?